You hold me down in the best way. No quarter from.
We're just going through the Messina Strait, and as you can see we have Sicily on our starboard side and Italy on our port side. And not many boats. And a lot of washing. So how do they work, Eddie?
The guys up the top are driving and spotting, and there's a guy down on the boat that when they spot a swordfish, he'll run out to the very front of the bowsprit they got hanging, looks like 50 or 60 feet out front of the boat, and then he'll harpoon the fish, the swordfish, and that's how they catch them here. It's pretty strange, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're weird looking boats.
Walking out the front, it looks like he's walking on the air.
It does, doesn't it?
So we're going through the Straits of Messina, and it's a little more difficult than the open ocean. There's a traffic separation zone as to keep all the commercial ships in their lane so they don't crash, and to get the private vessels out of the way. We see here we have Italy, Sicily. If you see the pink blurred out area, that's the center of the strait, and then each side is for each direction, and we've got to stay outside the little pink line, which we're just doing there, because inside that where the arrow is for the commercial ships, and we have to stay out of it. And then if we follow it down, then there's a roundabout where we're allowed to go through, and you have to go around this way, so we're going to come through there to cross over the other side, so we can basically take a shortcut and make it quicker to get to Croatia. Quite simple, really.
We're going down, around the corner and up to Croatia. So what speed are we going?
We've got 2000 RPM, which normally has us motoring at about 6.6 knots, but with the strike of luck we didn't actually check it until we got here. We've caught the tide on the way in as we've entered, so we've got right now 3.6 knots of current up the bum pushing us through the channel here, which is going to save us some diesel and make the trip a whole lot quicker. So lucky us.
Lift your dress up over your head and lay you down onto the bed, then kiss your neck and listen to you breathe.
So we're ripping along here, coming out the backside of the Straits of Messina, and in 20-25 knots of wind, doing 8.5 knots just under sail. Sarah's hard at it here, it's chopping up lunch, and then when we get down around the corner here there'll be less wind, and we'll probably cook up a feed. Best sail so far of our journey. I think you're in shot.
What have you done to your hair?
I don't know, just put this on.
You've pushed your hair up though.
But it doesn't hang over my face, babe. It's always back.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's going through the gaps here, like it's come out or something. Oh well. How bad can it be? Woo.
Hey Eddie. One word answer questionnaire. You ready?
Questionnaire.
Yeah. One word. How far do we have to go till we get to Croatia?
40 miles.
It's 2 words, but I'll take it. What did you have for lunch?
Pasta.
How many hours do you think you slept last night?
6. 5.
Okay, what was your favourite part of this crossing?
Straits of Messina.
It's more than one word, but I'll accept it. What about least favourite part?
This questionnaire.
2 words. Good hear what was good.
My ear. Ear.
Oh yeah, he's got a bit of a sore ear. And last question, what's your favourite animal?
Albatross.
Albatross, that's cute. Thank you very much for participating. Yay, we've made it to Viz in Croatia. Finally, we're just gonna round the corner and we'll be in our bay for the night. It's pretty wavy out there right now, as you can see. But we've been sailing for the last like 3-4 hours, yeah. So it's been quite enjoyable actually. Spinnaker's out, we've had the jib out. At the moment we've got about 16 knots. It's been gusting kind of 20-ish, so yeah, really nice little breeze behind us.
Words and lies and abuse, and who still stands.
So what is happening?
So the Croatian police have just pulled up and attached themselves to us. Adam has gone into the boat to have a word with them. Not sure what the deal is, but we shall see. Not the best start to our Croatian experience. Once we were eventually allowed into the harbour, we found a quiet anchorage to hide from the rough weather and went ashore to pick up my other sister and brother-in-law.
So we arrived into Croatia today and got stopped by the police, and first they radioed us up telling us to go to the port, and then next minute they decided to tie up next to us, which we weren't happy about. The boats were banging together and it was quite windy weather. But problem was that we hadn't cleared customs immediately on entering Croatia. We thought we're going from EU to EU, but they pointed out to us that there's international water in the middle and that we had to clear customs immediately. So unfortunately we got a big fine for that, and we're instructed to go clear customs straight away. Also, when we arrived into Kamiz, they offered us a mooring for 250, and we thought 250 euros, no way, and moved off to find a good spot to anchor. And then when we got ashore and were sorting out our stuff on shore, we realised they were saying 250 kuna, not euros, which would have been about 30 euros. And so we really should have taken the mooring. It would have been a much more comfortable night on a mooring with 45 knots of wind blowing instead of being on the anchor. The next day we roughed it up with some friends we hadn't seen in a long time and spent the day exploring the island and catching up with a few cold ones.
I have followed every footstep of this land. I have bathed in her lapping seas, let her refresh me. I've seen 100 postcards in my head, each one perfect. And as I've traveled on my way, I've heard 100 people say, this is paradise, this is real, this is my homeland, and I will make a stand. I don't want no man to take it away. Feel the golden sands flow through your hands, and I understand you got to make a stand against the man. Hey, hey. Jack! Against the man.
Hello, Catherine. What are you doing? What's your job for the day?
I just relax. Just chill, you know.
What's your favourite part of being in today?
Well, favourite place would be that, I don't know what it was called, but we went to this cool little like collapsed cave. It was really busy, but it was insane. And then I'd have to say my second favourite part would be flew my drone for the first time on this holiday. Didn't crash it. That's awesome footage.
flatty in the islands just off Hvar, where we tended into the town to be tourists for a couple of hours and pick up some essentials before we headed to the more isolated islands.
Are you ready for this? Don't wanna turn my back on you. Am I walking through this door? That's what I have to do. Are you ready for this? Bite down, hold on. Are you ready for this? Push off, I'm gone. Are you ready for this? You got to let me go. Are you ready for this? I need you to know. It's cold out here.
I've been put on watch driving the boat from Hvar to Croatia. My watch partner is currently fast asleep. Not very helpful if we see any incoming boats, so I'll just continue driving while he sleeps.
Hello, Sarah. What are you doing?
Hello, Seth.
What are you working on?
Just sewing up the bottom of our New Zealand flag. She got a bit tethered in the strong winds the other night. So we just had to sew the edge back on. We can't have her not flying, that's for sure. We anchored up on the western side of Croatia. The bay here was crystal clear and glowing turquoise. It was our first time anchoring stern to, which involves tying 2 ropes to the shoreline, and it definitely wasn't without a bit of trial and error.
Oh man, kinna farm.
What's happening here, Adam?
Seth's got to go stand on some kinna.
Seth's just taking the line in.
Seth, there's kinna everywhere. Sea urchins everywhere.
How are you going, Seth?
On the left of it is out.
This is fucking hilarious. This is actually so hilarious.
You like it?
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't realise it was shaking. So you guys shake it?
No.
I blew it everywhere.
What's new?
We didn't want to leave, but we knew there were other spots just as perfect further on, so we picked an island and set off.
All I need is see you. Blossom out, blossom out, blossom out.
What are you up to, Seth?
Sailing. Just sailing. Just doing some training for the America's Cup. Wow. This space here, probably.
Next time on Sailing Latitude, we get Seth and Kat to help us hoist the sails. Adam has a bad hair day, and we get a small surprise on arrival in Montenegro.
Turns out Montenegro doesn't want us to come cruise their waters, unfortunately.
To the bed, then kiss your neck.